Sharon's here. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today is my Ask Sharon Anything Day. Yes, ma'am, that is my Q&A day where I have all the answers to all of your questions. Now, before we get started, for those of you that are new to my channel today, please, I invite you to scroll on down, hit that subscribe button, girl. You'll be a member of my tribe. While you're at it, click that little bell. It'll be notifying you of my upcoming videos. I generally film twice a week. So thank you so much for joining me. And I'm excited because we've got some really hairy ones today. This is going to be a lot of fun. So I want to get right to it, my ladies. And for those of you that have any questions for me, feel free to send all of your questions to my email address that I have listed down below in the description bar. And I'll get to all of your questions, girlfriends, okay? Alrighty, number one. Dear Sharon, my name is Gloria. Can you please tell me if you have used any of the Cellex-C medical grade products? I see great before and after photos in some beauty magazines. Do they work for 60 plus skin? And what are your favorites? If you have tried them, you're the best. Thank you. Oh, well, you're so sweet, Gloria. Absolutely, I have tried it. Now, I will go this far. That is the very first vitamin C that a dermatologist gave me, was the Cellex-C. I swear by that vitamin C. That is the main product out of that particular brand that I used for years and years, okay? And then I tried the Revision, and then I went on, from there with the SkinCeuticals and so forth. Cellex-C is a medical grade line, and it is superb. Absolutely superb. And I had no problems with it, no side effects, nada. Any of their products are great. Thanks, Gloria. I appreciate your question, darling. Dear Sharon, my name is Paul, and my sister Ruth made me send this email to you. She said that you would have answers for me and possibly be able to guide me. I have a girlfriend in the Ukraine, and I have had her for 3 years. I have been sending quite a bit of money over these years to her to help her with living expenses and everything, because I know that we are madly in love and we intend on being married, and soon she will be brought here to the States. I have been encouraging her constantly, but she never seems to get on the plane. I do send the money for a ticket, but she's always got an excuse. And I guess she just keeps the rest of the money that I send her. So my sister says she thinks she just wants to come in and get a green card, or that she wants to keep sitting over there in Ukraine and just using me for money to buy things that she has no intentions of being with me. Can you please tell me what you think about this? I will do exactly as you say. Paul, you're not the first one, okay, that is being used like this. If you have been communicating with her for 3 years and she has not bothered to hop on that plane when you send her the money, all right, and she doesn't seem that eager to come over here and be with you, then I think it's pretty apparent that she's using you for money, okay? This is not the first case. This happens all the time. I hear about this all the time. They've even done documentaries and stuff on this. I think you men need to be a little bit careful about these mail order bride type girls, or these girls from foreign countries, because it's not necessarily that she wants to come over here and get a green card at all. She just wants to be sustained while she's in her own country, and I'm sure she's doing her thing. And I hate to tell you this, but I'll bet you anything, I'll bet you the shirt off your back she's dating other people. And I bet you you're not the only American she is using. Because, I mean, there's lots of men that, have girlfriends abroad like this, and they're going broke over it. And they never, seem to be with the girl. So I don't mean to be the bearer of bad tidings, but you are getting woofed, boyfriend, okay? And you need to cut it off right now. I mean, if she doesn't hop that plane and come over and meet you and really want to be with you, and she tries, hard to make all of this work, then you know. And if she does not agree this time, the one last time you put your foot down about it, then let it go. No more moolah. She'll have to get hair and nails and everything else for somewhere else, because you're not subsidizing her anymore. Don't be you, sweetheart. And there's so many American women here. You ought to be able to find one here that would just love somebody as sweet as you are. So I would suggest shopping in your own turf. All right? Let's look here. There's a lot of women looking for a nice, wonderful man, and I don't know why you're shopping over there when you could have them right here. I mean, the American women are absolutely gorgeous, fabulous, terrific women with great personalities, and we're usually all educated, and we can be funny, and we're great lovers. So what are you doing, boyfriend? Don't do what you're doing. And I'm sorry that you have been used and abused, but boyfriend, that's it, and I'd stake my career on that. Okay? Thank you, Paul. Appreciate it. Keep me posted. I want to know how she reacts, too. Because I'm like that. I want to know, okay? All right. Okay, the next question. And this is from Karen. She says, Sharon, I am dating up a storm, like you told me to, and I am having more fun and enjoying everything. However, all I see are men with tattoos. For some reason, this is really holding me back. I don't know if it's the way I grew up. I don't know what it is, but as soon as I see all these tattoos, something just turns me completely off. I feel the same way. Okay? I don't know what it is. Yes, I do, Karen. Let me tell you what it is. We, as boomers, because you said earlier that you were a boomer. This is the deal. When we were boomers, and especially in the 60s, no one had tattoos except sailors. And out of all the military, it was the sailors that had the tattoos, actually. And, it's kind of funny, but we were kind of taught, You don't mess around with somebody who wears a tattoo. Now, that's tacky. That's unacceptable. You know what I'm saying? This day and time, it's like something's wrong with you if you don't have tattoos. I mean, I have grandchildren, and they've got them on their arms, they've got them on their back, they've got them on their stomachs. I mean, and you wouldn't notice it, I guess, unless they go out in their bathing suit or they're going to the gym or something like that. But I hate them. I think they're so ugly, and I think they're so tacky, and it just, I don't know. Maybe it's me too. I'm like you. I was always told, taboo, taboo. But I don't know why people want to mark up their skin like that. I mean, I can understand if you're trying to enhance an eyelid with cosmetic, makeup. I can understand if you want to, tattoo, don't plan your eyebrows. I can understand little things like that. But to, sleeve yourself out, as they call it, or put stuff all up and down your arms and your stomachs and chest, and I think that's just a bit much, but that's just me, okay? Now, I mean, like I said, I have grandkids, so I'm just kind of going, okay, whatever. But as far as someone to date and everything, I might have a slight problem with that, I just never dated anybody that had a tattoo. That's the deal, okay? I'm with you, girl, okay? All right, number 3. Dear Sharon, how can I meet a very nice middle-aged man to settle down with? I am going out on weekends with the girlfriends, like you have told me to. Where can I meet such a man? I really need you to give me a list of places. Okay, and this is Alice. Alice, I'm gonna give you places. I gave you quite a few, but you gotta be consistent with this now. See, this is the deal. When you're on the man hunt, I mean, this is like locating a new job. This is like anything else in your life that you want to accomplish. You gotta have a list, and you gotta follow through and be consistent. Remember, you can't just go one time. You gotta stay on it, girl, okay? But I made a list for you. Okay, first thing that I would try is definitely don't miss car shows. Men all go to these car shows, you know, where they're showing the older model cars or sports cars, anything. You can meet some hunks there too, let me tell you, okay? All right, the next thing, boat shows. Oh my gosh, they love boats. Most of them have boats and yachts and speedboats and what are those boats they fish off of? Fishing boats? But there's another word for it. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. And then gun shows, oh please. And I mean especially gun shows. Men are fascinated. They were as children with pow, 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 pow guns. And men love guns and they love rifles and things. And a lot of them hunt. And so go to gun shows. Trust me. All right. And we covered the boat shows. Okay. And cigar bars. There are cigar bars that are attached to some of your very posh cocktail lounges. And they'll have like a cigar room. Of course, you don't smoke a cigar, I'm sure. But we used to just go on in there and have a drink because it was nice and quiet. Well, that isn't the real reason. We went to hunt men, you know what I mean? But anyway, try that. Okay, the next thing is gallery openings. Love gallery openings. You can score big time there with men with money, okay? Just saying, you can love a rich one as well as you can a poor one, ladies. Hello. Be sure and go to, you know, some of your 4 to 5 star restaurants. Sporting goods stores is great, especially during hunting season. And then singles groups at the churches. A lot of your really, really large churches will have these fantastic singles groups. And you meet all kinds of people all the time. So these are just some things I want you to try. And you know what, Alice? Trust me. If you can't find a man after going through all this, then, honey, you don't want one, okay? Because, trust me, they're out there. And there's some nice-looking men, you know, that are comfortable in life financially, and they still have life in them where you can go and do, and they're active. So, try that. Try that, and then let me know how you do with each and every place, okay? Okay, number 4, and this is from Diane. Said Sharon, I have been going out every, what is this? Relationship week? Okay. Every weekend, enjoying my time with girlfriends. We have just started the slumber parties like you and your friends have. We'll see how that starts to work out. They thought that was so cool. And anyway, I just want to meet some nice men. And I'm seeing a lot of people, but I'm having a little bit of trouble. I really don't know exactly what to wear. Can you give me some sort of ideas? I mean, what message should I be putting out? Cleavage sexy, lower cleavage like I put out, or something short and tight, or sophisticated, or what? Okay, this is the deal. When you're out with girlfriends, and you're out to like happy hour or something, you're hoping to, you know, attract some attention, you want to look classy. Stick with colors white, black, camel, or beige. And I'm not kidding. If I go out, I'm going to make sure I have on a nice tighter ankle, slimmer type pant or a skinny jean. And I love the black potassoir type pants or something with a crepe, you know, and polyester in it that are very nicely fitted, but still they can give a little bit. And I will wear some sort of tank or pretty chiffon top, something that moves and breathes, you know, is pretty, with a blazer on. I always go classy first, okay, because that's what they're really going to be interested in. I mean, if they want, you know, the low cleavage and all this kind of thing, oh, well, you know, go to a club or something. But for this particular thing that I'm talking to you about, like a nice cocktail lounge or a restaurant bar, you know, a nice place, 5-star type place, then let's dress, you know, appropriately, more classy than anything. Men love class and they love the neutral colors. And it'll always make you look thinner, you know, well put together. In other words, act like you know what you're doing, okay? Now, let me throw this in. One thing that I like to do if it's an evening occasion, I like to put on a black, and I've got several of these. And they're knit or like more kind of just spandex. It's like a tank top dress is exactly what it is. It's a tank top dress. I do wear my Spanx, okay, that way you don't show any lumps or bumps, and I will wear a blazer with that. And the shoes, I will always wear a pointed type heel. Now, it'll be 2 to 3 inches. I never go over, and I try not to go under because I have short legs. So by the pointy toe and a little bit of heel, it kind of elongates my leg. I try to wear this tank dress right above my knee or right in the middle. I have several, okay? And this is so easy to dress up. All right, super easy to dress up, and it's great to dress down. Okay, there are other times when I'll wear just the blazer with a nice, like I said, chiffon, flowy type, something pretty and feminine that's going to catch the eye and moves as you walk, you know, with a blazer or something. And there's other tops you can wear with the pants that are a little dressier that'll just slightly give you a peek of the cleavage, you know, and you can wear larger earrings. That can be very stunning. But this is the way you need to go more. This is another outfit that I wore that was just huge, and it's not a big deal. There again, it was the tank dress, okay, and with the and it was black, and along with that, I took my camel colored trench coat. Now, I have several trench coats that I don't always wear when the weather is chilly. Sometimes those are pieces I use with my outfits. And when I tell you that is because I like the sleeves to be tight here so I can push up the sleeves and look cool. All right, then, and I still like to pop a collar. So I do put on the trench, I tie it in a bow and back, take the 2 big straps and I tie it in a bow, you know, with the little, the rest of the bow hanging, and I push the sleeves up and I make sure I wear it where it's open from the side to the back. I don't cover up with it or have it covering anything else. And it's just a staple that looks stunning and very sharp. Okay, maybe Meghan Markle, because I know she's big on that. Maybe Meghan Markle had one, but she wears her like she wears it or she wraps it. I want this just open, you know, for you. That looks really stunning too. These are things that, all your staples, let me explain to you, if you get into just using your staples and adding to and mixing together, you will see that you look richer, smarter, thinner, curvier, lovelier, and get more attention because it exudes class. I mean, I'm all about neutrals and staples, okay? So try that and let me know how you do, okay, girlfriend? Also, let me add one more thing to that. Don't forget navy. And I always sometimes put in a pop of red, as you gals know. As a staple too. Even if you have a monochrome look, even better. You know, that is really stunning when all your colors match all the way down. It makes you look taller, thinner, lovelier. It's fun. Okay, dear Sharon, what are your very favorite YouTubers and why? Wow. Okay, I've got tons of favorites. Let's talk about maybe 3 or 4. In our particular age group, the one that I always turn to and I never miss is Tammy, Ageless Beauty, used to be Uppy's Beads. She and I are just really on the same skincare wavelength, and I enjoy watching her. Her hair is gorgeous, and she knows exactly how to make it more gorgeous. She has thick, beautiful, long hair, and she is very stunning. To me, she's the bomb. Okay, I will say that. That is one out of our group. I lean towards Elle in the younger group. Not only is she the most incredible makeup artist, but she knows her skincare. She can relate to all ages, and she's very personable. She's just the cutest thing I ever saw, and her skin is to die for. But she has got the greatest makeup techniques for any age person, and she's great at showing you how. I love that. Next one that I really enjoy is Stephanie Marie. Oh my gosh, she's got beautiful skin also. She's young, she's smart, she's cute. I love her product choices. I love that she's trendy with her makeup, but yet it looks soft. And I think that's what draws me to a lot of the younger ones. They have the most up-to-date, stunning techniques that I have seen. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying we're ready for the pasture or anything, but I'm just saying that's a great place to keep up on what is new and youthful and young and soft and clean and healthy. And I love that group of gals. I mean, I really think they're sharp. They're very, very smart. And I like the way they're always there to accommodate all their subscribers too. I'm pretty crazy about Lisa J as well, because she's very smart. As far as branding, she just came out with brushes, her own brushes. And I want you to know, they're to die for, to die for. She used to be a big trainer, head trainer, like a regional type trainer for MAC for years and years. And there again, she has got the softest, the most beautiful makeup look you've ever seen. So I really enjoy watching the younger ones, the way they're growing and blowing everything out of proportion. I'm a businesswoman, so that intrigues me to see that type of woman out there hustling, bustling, and growing their business. I just love it. But they are very talented women, and I really enjoy that, okay? But that's a few that I'm absolutely crazy about. My name is Kathy. Are you ready to open up your skincare shop? Yes, I'm almost. I like about that much. Yes, we're waiting on some extra product to come in. Everything we have in place. Actually, we're going to start with a different type of a shop first. Then we're going all out on a big one. We're going to see how you gals like it and how we do here. I am so friggin' excited, you know. I'm as excited as someone on their way to get their Botox. But yes, I am very pleased, and I will be announcing it and letting you know. Okay, here's a question from Patsy. Sharon, I noticed some of the people have been able to talk to you personally for consultations. Are you going to let us know how we can do that soon? Yes, Patsy, I am. I'm getting ready to actually do a video, hopefully next week, on showing you how you can get in touch with me. It's a paid service, and when you can talk to me and schedule an appointment and all that. I know so many of you are trying to get on the list, and I appreciate that. And I'm ready for you, girl, okay? So we'll be getting down there sooner than you know it. So I want to thank each and every one of you for spending time with me today. I tried to answer as many questions as I could. We had some very different ones. I love the relationship. They're fun. All right, my ladies, whatever questions you may have, feel free to send them in to me. My email address, positivelywomen1@gmail, is listed down below. To each and every one of you, I want you to stay sassy, classy, confident, and give me a big thumbs up on this video.